Rachel Kingston, Infowars.com, Prison Planet TV. This is a red alert. CISPA has slipped through. It is 3:30 in the morning, but I had to get this out to you guys. So breaking news, burning the midnight oil. Sudden push of CISPA by the House of Representatives with a vote of 248 to 168. Bill initially slated to be voted upon on Friday, but nonetheless, it was rushed one day early and quickly brought to vote with additional amendments. If CISPA wasn't bad enough, the purpose of additional amendments include, but not limited to, allowing government to use private information obtained through CISPA for investigation and prosecution of cybersecurity crime, protection of individual rights, and protection of children. This completely undermines the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution. So basically, investigation and prosecution of cybersecurity. These are defined as any crime involving network disruption, hacking, or any violation of the C.I.S.P.A, the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, enacted in 1984. Previously, CISPA allowed government to use info for cybersecurity, aka national security. The intended purposes not limited or removed. Based upon this information, CISPA cannot even be considered a bill. This is a silent weapon for a quiet war, fashioned to not only infringe upon our rights to privacy, but to allow the government even further intrusive access to our personal and private lives. This is in the respect to gain control of the internet and spy on active dissidents, people like you and me, who will undoubtedly fall victim to its true intended purposes. This bill allows government to use any private information obtained through various search engines with information collected under CISPA for purposes of investigating American citizens with complete immunity from privacy protection laws. If you're not alarmed, you should be, as long as they claim you committed a crime. CISPA takes things a step even further to do whatever they want with your information, as long as they claim someone was in danger, or bodily harm, or children were threatened. Basically, this means anything they claim as a cybersecurity crime. There is no limitations. This is 1984 meets 2012. Declan McCluff's correspondent for CNET News says CISPA will cause more trouble than what is immediately apparent. I think he's a smart guy. He goes on to continue, the most controversial section of CISPA is the language, and this is the important part. That notwithstanding any other portion of the law, companies can share what they want as long as it's for what they call a cybersecurity purpose. Not crime, not threat, but a purpose. Well, anything can be a purpose. According to Mike Rogers, Representative of Michigan, we needed to prepare for countries like Iran and North Korea so that they don't do something catastrophic to our networks here in America. So, yet again, we see more fear-mongering, and if the so-called war on terror is over, then what's the big deal? These are nothing more than opposing arguments presenting their own tyrannical, police state, shadowed government, big brother agenda. Oddly enough, CISPA doesn't even have any protections against cyber threats. It is in place only to spy on hardworking, good patriotic Americans like yourself. On Wednesday, the White House issued a statement saying Obama advised to veto the bill if received. The Obama administration denounced his proposed law for potentially giving government cyber sleuthing powers. Oh, such a good guy. This allows both federal authorities and private businesses to sneak into your inboxes and online activities such as search engines, all in the name of, here's the big word, they're so smart, combating internet terrorism tactics. So what we see here is SOPA rears its ugly head again. It was originally wanted to prevent access to rogue websites, I don't know, like Infowars.com. The bill could force search engines to remove websites from search results deemed offensive to internet users. Although CISPA was recalled, C.I.S.P.A was postponed indefinitely. Same fight, but a different battle, folks. Supporter of CISPA, Joe Kaplan, Vice President of U.S. Public Policy on Facebook, argued that if enacted into law, the bill would give companies like ours the tools we need to protect our systems and the security of our users' information, while also providing those users confidence that adequate privacy safeguards are in place. So concerned about us. Other big company supporters are AT&T, Microsoft, Boeing, Verizon, and the Oracle. As you recall, Obama claimed he would not sign the NDAA, which in turn was exactly what he did. I think we need to be extremely alarmed. Will we see the same outcome with CISPA? Maybe this is a so-called red herring fallacy to reject CISPA and gain the public's affections once again, possibly to promote another term. On a brighter note, I have been reviewing the Tor project. Just a little bit about that. It's been highly recommended by a lot of people who I find to be informative and trustworthy. Tor was originally designed, implemented, and deployed as a third-generation onion routing project of the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory. Its original primary purpose was protecting government communications, and the Tor was designed to protect against traffic analysis, which sounds really good to me. Many of my peers, like I said, have recommended this. Please do your own investigation. I have found it to be at least noteworthy to mention tonight. Wanted to end on a good note there. I did, however, find an article on Infowars.com about it. Didn't have a ton of time to review it, so check it out, torproject.com. Most importantly, I just want to close with please, please, please call and contact your representatives and your state senator. Tell them we are not going to stand for this. We strongly voice our condemnation, and we need to throw CISPA out. This is our time, and this can be our victory.